Hey guys, in this video we are going to see traffic flow in different network. So I have taken this setup. First two pieces are belongs from VLAN 10 and second two pieces are belong from VLAN 20. Okay, we are going to see packet flow from PC1 to PC4. Both are belongs from different network. Okay, now the question is how source PC will come to know destination PCs belong from same network or different network. Here AND operation will perform the major role. AND operation is performed between source IP, source subnet and destination IP and destination subnet to know destination belongs from same network or different network. Now PC1 got the confirmation PC4 destination is belong from different network. If example both source and destination PCs are belong from same network, then source PC directly it will deliver the packet to destination PC. If source and destination PCs are belong from different network, then source PC it will deliver the packet to default gateway. Then default gateway it will deliver the packet to destination PC. So those things we are going to see with the simulation. Okay. For easy understand, I have taken PC1 and PC2 and VLAN 10 and VLAN 20 MAC addresses and pasted in diagram. So before going to capture the packet, we'll try to check the reachability from PC1 to PC4. So just give the ping to PC4. I just logged into PC1. Yeah, I'm able to successfully reach PC4. Okay, now we'll try to do the packet capture. Just take the simple PDU and paste it on PC1 and PC4. Now we are going to capture the packet from PC1 to PC4. At very first time, if PC1 want to communicate with PC4, then PC1 it will generate two packet. One is ICMP, second one is ARP. PC1 want to communicate with PC4, then PC1 must know about destination PC4 IP address and MAC address. So our case PC1 it does not know about PC4 MAC address. To know the destination PC MAC address, PC1 will generate the ARP request. ARP request will be the broadcast. Now we can see PC1 is generated ICMP packet and we'll try to do some changes in network, then it will again generate ARP request. Okay. Yeah, I'm just editing the IP and again I'm giving same IP. Now we can see, just click on simulation. Yeah, now we can see PC1 is generated two packet. One is ICMP, second one is ARP. Okay. A major thing, if source and destination PCs are belong from different network, then source PC1 it will send ARP request to default gateway to know the default gateway MAC address. Okay, we'll initiate ping response. So just click on start icon. Yeah, PC1 is sending ARP request to L2 switch. Then L2 switch it will broadcast to all VLAN 10 connected interfaces to know the VLAN 10 default gateway MAC address. So PC2 it's rejected the packet, it's not matching, and L3 switch it's replied back with VLAN 10 MAC address. So ARP reply will be the unicast. Now PC1 received VLAN 10 default gateway MAC address, then PC1 it will initiate the ICMP echo request to default gateway. So ICMP request is went to L2 switch, then L2 switch it will forward to VLAN 10 default gateway. Now some inter-VLAN routing will happen between VLAN 10 and VLAN 20. Then VLAN 20 has to take responsibility to deliver the packet to 2.4. It means PC4. L3 switch does not know about destination PC4 MAC address. To know the destination PC MAC address, L3 switch it will generate the ARP request. In packet tracer, it's not showing L3 switch generated ARP request. ARP request should be completed to know the destination PC4 MAC address. Later, L3 switch it will send the ICMP echo request to L2 switch. Then L2 switch it will forward to PC4. Then PC4 it will reply back with ICMP echo reply. Echo reply sends to L3 switch VLAN 20 default gateway. Then inter VLAN routing will happen between VLAN 20 and VLAN 10. Then VLAN 10 default gateway it will deliver the packet to PC1. Okay, we will see in-depth ICMP and ARP packet. What all are the information it's carried, while traveling from one place to another place. Okay, first we will see ARP request from PC1 to L2 switch. Just click on inbound PDU. Just see source MAC ending with 4389. This is the PC1 MAC address, and source IP will be PC1 IP, and destination MAC you can see FFF, because PC1 it does not know about VLAN 10 MAC address, so it's including FFF, and destination IP is 1.254. See, you can see here 1.254 is for VLAN 10 IP address. I already said if source and destination IPs are in different network, then ARP request will send to the default gateway. Now PC1 will generate the ARP request to know the VLAN 10 default gateway MAC address. ARP request will be the broadcast. Why? Because source PC does not know about VLAN 10 default gateway MAC address. So in ARP packet, it will include destination MAC address as FFF, and it will forward to switch. Now switch also does not know about destination PC MAC address. So switch, it will broadcast ARP request to all interfaces which is belongs from VLAN 10 network. So now the packet will go to L3 switch and PC2. This is the ARP table for L2 switch to L3 switch ARP request. Okay, just see the fourth point. Except L3 switch, all PCs it will reject the packet because not matching with received ARP request. Okay, ARP reply will be the unicast. Just see the ARP table. L3 switch, it has attached VLAN 10 default gateway MAC address, and you can see the source IP as 1.254. It means VLAN 10 IP address and VLAN 10 MAC address. Okay, same it will forward to L2 switch. Then L2 switch it will forward to PC1. Now PC1 received VLAN 10 default gateway MAC address. Yeah, now ARP request has been completed for PC1. Now PC1 will send the ICMP echo request to L2 switch, then L2 switch it will forward to L3 switch. ICMP echo request is unicast, and you can see here in fifth point destination IP is mentioned 2.4 and destination MAC as VLAN 10 MAC address. Now L3 switch received ICMP echo request from PC1, and now L3 switch is responsible to deliver the ICMP echo request to PC4. The ICMP echo request which is received from PC1, it contains destination IP as PC4 IP address which is belongs from VLAN 20 network, and destination MAC we can see as VLAN 10 MAC address. Okay, now L3 switch it will do inter VLAN routing. Just see sixth point. Now inter VLAN routing will happen between VLAN 10 and VLAN 10 and VLAN 20, and packet has to deliver to PC4. Okay, just see the seventh point. Now L3 switch will generate the ARP request to know the destination 2.4 MAC address. ARP request will be the broadcast. L3 switch it will send the ARP request to L2 switch, then L2 switch it will forward to all connected VLAN 20 network interfaces. Once PC4 received ARP request from L2 switch, then PC4 it will attach PC4 MAC address and it will reply back to L2 switch as a ARP reply. ARP reply will be the unicast from PC4 to L2 switch and L2 switch to L3 switch VLAN 20 gateway. Just see the eighth point. ARP reply contains source IP as PC4 IP and source MAC as PC4 MAC and destination IP as VLAN 20 gateway IP address and destination MAC as VLAN 20 MAC address. Yeah, now ARP request has been completed for L3 switch since it's received MAC address from PC4. Now L3 switch it will send ICMP echo request to L2 switch, then L2 switch it will forward to PC4. Just check in 9 points. The ICMP echo request contains source IP as PC1 IP and source MAC as VLAN 20 MAC address and destination IP as PC4 MAC PC4 IP and destination MAC as PC4 MAC address. Okay, Once PC4 is received ICMP echo request from L2 switch, then PC4 it will reply back with ICMP echo reply to L2 switch. Okay, the ICMP echo reply will be as mentioned in 10th point, the PC4 to L2 switch and L2 switch to L3 switch. The ICMP reply, it contains source IP as PC4 IP and source MAC as PC4 MAC and destination IP as PC1 IP and destination MAC as VLAN 20 MAC address. Okay. Now L3 switch received ICMP echo reply from PC4. Now L3 switch has to deliver ICMP echo reply to PC1. Just check ICMP echo reply from L3 switch to L2 switch and L2 switch to PC1. As we can see here, source IP it's mentioned 2.4 and source MAC we can see as E401. It is VLAN 10 MAC address and destination is PC1 IP and MAC address. Okay, now PC1 received ICMP echo reply from PC4 via L3 switch. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching my video. Please subscribe my channel for more videos.